Well, hello guys. Okay, we're going to start a new project. We're going to start to build this. I'll tilt the camera down so you can see it because it is the Walthers Reliable Warehouse and Storage Kit. Part number, if I can find it on the box, is 9333014. So we're going to crack this open, get organized, see what we need for glues, and start building it. So I'll try and keep you with me along the way as I build this little kit for my warehouse scene on the layout. So let's get at her. So I'll be back in a bit, guys. Okay guys, I'm back. So I unboxed the kit. We got our instructions. And we have a base plate. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 wall sections, a roof section, and looks like a water fountain or water container on for the roof line. So that's all the parts. So I'll work on these. I'll get all the parts prepped, and then we'll glue it together. We'll get it all primed and start the painting process. Okay guys, I'm back. So I separated all the wall sections from the sprue and all the parts they consider part of the foundation pieces here, and I cleaned them all up. As per normal, Walthers instructions are not very clear. All they give you is a picture and numbers. So you have to look at the instructions very clearly and the tutorials to figure out how to put it back together again. But once you get it laid out, it's straightforward. So I have 4 wall sections and 5 pieces for the foundations. So I'm gonna get some glue ready, and we'll see when we can glue this together. Back in a bit, guys. Okay, guys, I'm gonna use this Revell Professional Adhesive, Walthers liquid glue for plastic. So I'm gonna put a squirt of glue onto these parts here. Put a little dab underneath these parts down here, like that, and over here. And it should be over. That should be good. And put it in place. Just like that. Press it in. That's good. So I got 3 panels done. So we'll do the other one. So the short guy goes on the left. Just like this on the back here. Get it the right way around. There we go. So we'll put a glue on this guy. way there. There we go. Let's take care of that side. And we'll do the other side. I just put a bead of glue around the outside of the building. Look at the coverage. A little bit of glue in this little crevice here right by the doorway. And put that over there. Okay, let's start gluing walls in. So the first thing we do, we're going to do the longer end wall in. Put a bit of glue around here. Just like that. And take the wall in. There's no notches for it. And set it in place. I don't have the fancy tools for assembling kits, so we'll use what I have. Just like that. There's one wall. Oh, that didn't help it, did it? I let the glue set for a bit, and I'll do the other wall. I don't have a way of holding it right now. Let that set like that. We'll put a big glue down on this corner here. And we'll put a big glue on the side here. And just put together. Now if I had, I should have some masking tape to hold these together, but I don't. But I'll get some for the next part. Just hold them together. Turn it around this way, you can see the other way. So that went pretty good. Just hold pressure on it, make sure it's all sitting right. Just like that. I'll get some of my plaster struck to go into those corners here to help fuse it better. There we go. Okay guys, I'll be back. I'm gonna get some more, see if I find some more tools to help hold the walls up. Back in a bit. Okay guys, I'm back. So I decided I'm gonna stop for gluing that right now. You can see that. I looked at the access to the windows are fairly tight. So I'm going to prep everything for painting and I'll get it all. Okay guys, I'm back. Okay, I'm just gonna start to do the final paint of this kit build. This is a Badger concrete color I got from the hobby store. Paint in a downward motion so I don't get any weeping. And that's it. Put this part aside for now, and I'll do the other panel, which is flat. I guess you can see it okay there. Okay, let's try this again. I'm back. My GoPro lost connection. So I'm getting ready to airbrush some of the small detail parts. I've done a few more already, but I thought I'd do a few for you to see how I do it. So I mixed up some Tamiya flat earth, sort of a wood grain looking color. So I figured this loading dock is all made of wood. So that's what color it's getting. Need more paint. Using a pipette to reload the airbrush in. Put it out of my way to knock it flying. Just like that. Take care of that piece. The platform is under a coat. Let that dry a bit, and I'll do the other side. And I figured the stairs were made of wood. Nothing fancy here, guys. That takes care of that. So that takes care of all the detail parts. Okay, guys, I'm back. So the next step in this process is kit build. If I turn the camera down, you'll see all the windows. So I'm going to separate all these windows and clean up the edges, get ready to glue them in. So I'll do that and I'll come back. Okay, I got all the doors separated. Let me turn this camera and see more what I'm doing. So now you gotta clean up all the edges so they fit in. So I just got a sanding stick here, and we'll just take the flashings off from the sprue. And I'll do the same for all the windows, and I'll come back and we'll start putting them in. So I won't bore you with all the cutting because it gets tedious. But this is what you gotta do. I also, on the panels, before I put them in together, I took the, I removed all the paint from the joint, so when I glue it together, it'll bond better. So I did that too. You can see it under the camera here. And on this edge here, that's a glue joint. So I scraped all the excess paint off that. Back in a bit. So all I'm doing now is just taking off the flashing off the edge of the windows, and I'm going to glue them in using CA glue. I'll do these 6 right here. the CA glue seems to soak into the joint pretty good, and just a bit of a sanding on, take the edge off, and CA glue, and run a bead up the side of the window here. Just like that. This is Starbond CA glue. Just like that. I'll continue on with windows. I'll bring you back when I got them all in and start the next step. So I got all the windows glued in now. Another step I'm going to do is I'm going to coat all the inside of the building. So when I'm going to put lights into this, so you won't see this yellow plastic. It's more of a camouflage. So I won't show you me painting all this in, but that's the next step. I'll paint all this black. And we're getting ready for put the glazing in and the final assembly. Back in a bit, guys. Okay, I came back. I'm just going to show you. I'm using Vallejo black primer. And I'm just going to paint the floor now. Just to camouflage this overspray and the white plastic. Just so you don't see it when the light shines on it. Cosmetic. You see my hand in the way of the camera. But that's it though. Okay guys, we're back. So I did all the black painting, it's all dry now. So now I'm gonna start doing the glazing. Now, I'm gonna try something new I never used before, and this is Evergreen Scale Models Canopy Glue. It's opposed to adhere plastic windows, and it dries clear and flexible. So we're gonna give this a try. I've never used it before. So I'm gonna get a little brush out and I'm gonna brush it around. Let's see how this stuff works. See what side fits better. Just like that. Okay, I'm gonna use. So I'll bring you back when I got them all done. Back in a bit, guys. Okay, guys. I installed the final panel. I did it off camera. It's kind of tricky. And I installed the dock. It was kind of tricky. I had to enlarge the holes. I touched the paint up, but it is done. Of course, the stairs weren't, the instructions for this kit were not the best. So I had the stairs in the wrong way, so I had to take them apart and re-glue it. But it's done. It looks pretty good. I'm pleased with it. I touched up the corners. Now, this paint job here, I painted with a base color, then I sponged a couple of colors on top of it to give it a bit of a blotchy, distressed look. So it's done. So this, now I gotta see how I'm gonna edit this video, see how it is. But it's finished. Another kit down, a few more to start. Well, guys, let me know what you think of this build in the comments, and any suggestions. Open to anything. But my biggest challenge I had was the piece on the top, because it's dark, and I'm afraid to say my vision ain't that great anymore in those tight spots, and my hands are very sometimes shaky, so I don't get into the tight corners where I need that kind of control of my hands. So, but other than that, I'm quite pleased with the build.